yoga today. And as I briefly mentioned before, we're going to try and incorporate different ways to get into postures, transitions, because I think variety is key. Instead of being super fixed on one certain way, I think challenging your body to trying things a different way is what will be safest for your practice in the long term. All right. So you're going to start standing up today. We've got quite a powerful flow. So get onto your feet. They're starting in our Tadasana Pose. So feet are hips distance, toes pointing forwards. Take a moment. Lift up your toes. Spread your toes. And then let your toes just gently relax into the floor. Roll your shoulders back behind you. Relax your arms by your sides. And you can close your eyes. Visualize your body, so your hips stacked above your knees, above your heels, your shoulders stacked above your hips, and then a gentle tuck of your chin in. Connect to breath. As you inhale, can you expand your rib cage in all directions? As you exhale, on your complete bottom of that exhalation, allow your belly to firm in. And then just before you breathe in again, can you completely relax your belly and allow that air to take up more space, to be soft. One more slow breath cycle here. Flutter your eyes open if they're closed. Reach your arms to the sides. Stretch open. Stretch wide. Inhale. As you exhale, bring palms together in front of you. Round your upper spine. Inhale to open up. And exhale, press your palms together. Keep going. Breathing in, opening, awakening. Exhale, palms press towards one another. One more. And round in front. Exhale. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, reach your right arm down your right side, or you can hold your right hip and take a side bend here. Now, while we're side bending, let's do what we did yesterday. So start to angle forwards with this left shoulder, left arm, and then slowly open your heart to the sky and look up. And keep angling front and back. So we have a little bit more of a dynamic exploration of this stretch. We'll explore into spaces behind your shoulder. Maybe even look up, stretch through the armpit. And then stay somewhere where it feels yummy, where it feels good. Somewhere on that line, that journey we were on. Stretch through the left fingertips. And let's slowly lift up. Come to the other side. Find your hip or just glide your hand down your left side. Right arm reaches across your temple and start to angle front and back. Think about where your heart is shining. When you think about that right hip, you should feel something. This might be a really small movement for you. Maybe you stay more upright. Make it yours. And now begin to find that place you want to stay at, where it feels good to linger. Beautiful. Inhale as we lift both of your arms straight up to the sky. Exhale, soften your knees and take your fold front and down. Grab a hold of opposite elbows. Take a moment to sway left and right before we settle. And then find your stillness. Can you completely relax your head? Let your spine decompress. Slowly release your elbows, bring your fingertips down. Stretch your right leg to straight, bend your left knee. And then bend your right knee, stretch your left leg, push the ground away. Can you stretch both of your legs, hips to the sky, relaxing your head? Now walk your hands over towards the right. Bend your right knee, but straighten your left leg. Pause. Walk your hands to the left. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg. Breathe. And come back to center, softening both knees. Inhale, lift halfway up. Look at something in front of you. Exhale, plant your hands. And step your left foot all the way back. Just your left foot. Once it lands back, begin to rock. Front and back. Be organic, be free here. Make it big. Take this as the opportunity to massage into the body, to wake up. The hips, the shoulders, everything. Move your eyes with the movement. So maybe you look back, and you look front. And now let's stay. And drive your right knee forwards, left heel back. So we have this oppositional kind of force. One more breath here. And then plant your palms, step your right foot back. So I said we were going to be practicing different versions of our chaturanga. This first one, let's drop to our knees. And then keep your elbows hugging in. Let's stay strong as we lower all the way to the floor. Inhale, look forwards. Let your gaze lift your chest up to your cobra. Exhale here, let's stay. Inhale, lifting your chest even more, shoulders back behind you. And as we exhale, press through your hands, send your hips back, child's pose. Relax your forehead down. Inhale, come into tabletop, into a cow. So your belly goes down, chest reaches front. Exhale, push the ground away, cat. Ooh, so yummy. Inhale, cow, roll your shoulder blades back behind you. Exhale, cat. Involve your seat, tucking tailbone. Inhale to cat. And now look over your right shoulder. Look at your foot behind you. Exhale to cat. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale to cow. Look over your right shoulder. Exhale to cat. Continue this circle. This little movement of your neck, your hips, your spine. And then let's reverse it. Just go the other way. Beautiful. Take your time. Linger in spaces that would like it, like more time and attention. And then everybody make your way into a cat in the center, to a cow. So belly is stretching, breathing in. Exhale, try to keep the toes of your feet untucked. Cat out your spine like you're a cat. And see if you can lift your knees off a couple inches. Engage through the core. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll over your toes if possible, and find yourself in a downward facing dog. Feel firm through every finger in the floor. Bend your right knee deeply. Press your left heel to the ground. Bend your left knee super deep. Stretch your right heel to the ground. Bend both of your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch your hips to the sky even more. Press through your hands. Let your shoulders elevate to your ears. It's the push motion. Inhale, sweep your right leg up. Open your hip. Now bend your right knee and put your right knee to the sky. Keep pressing through your left and right hand. Breathing in. Exhale, right knee to chest, come forwards. Step your right foot forwards and step your left foot forwards. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen your spine. Beautiful. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, lift with your heart. Exhale, palms to your heart. Anjali Mudra. Relax your arms by your sides. Inhale, sweep again to the side and up. Salute the sun. Exhale, fold front and down. Inhale to lift halfway up. Exhale, plant your fingertips, step your right foot all the way back. Begin to rock. Bending and straightening this left leg. Sending your hips forwards and back. Let your shoulders move with you. So we're looking down, we're looking forwards, bringing shoulders apart, bringing shoulder blades towards one another. On our next one, let's stay with our bent left knee. Drive your left knee forwards, right heel back. Squeeze your right glute. Try to breathe into long spine, long back of the neck. Plant your hands, step your left foot back. Finding our plank. Let's take a very traditional chaturanga. See if you can shift forwards to your tippy toes. So your shoulders go past your wrists. As you exhale, slowly lower halfway down. Elbows to the sides of your waist. Inhale, relax your thighs down. Curl your heart forwards to cobra, or lifting your hips, your knees to upward facing dog. Breathe. Exhale. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Your way. Drop to your knees. Let's take puppy pose, my favorite. Bring your arms out in front of you, hips above knees. You can bring your chest down, your chin, your nose, your forehead. What works for you here? And trying to open up the heart to the earth, hips to the sky. 2 more breaths. Now, if this is super uncomfortable, you could bend at your elbows, make a little pillow for your forehead, and rest your forehead there. You still enjoy the benefits. Let's slowly climb up. Place your hands, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep your left leg up. Open your left hip. Let's take it into different stages. Bend your left knee. Now drive your left knee to the ceiling, to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, left knee squeezes to your chest. Shift your weight forwards and step your left foot forwards. Come to your fingertips. Step your right foot. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, hug yourself. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms to your heart. Inhale, relax your arms by your sides. Take an expansive breath into those ribs. Once again, finding that beautiful alignment from within. Stacking up your body. Beautiful. From here, hold your hips, soften your knees. Cross your left leg over your right, left over right. And really squeeze, like you've got some paper, important paperwork, and you're maybe hanging from a rope, and you can only squeeze it and hold it between your legs. You want to squeeze. There's also rough wind coming in your way, so squeeze tight. Bring your right elbow above your left. And see if you can hook your right thumb. If not, just like this is fine. Hooking your right thumb is great too. Reach your elbows forwards. Spread through those shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale, can we lower down? Can we squeeze in even more? Big compression here. And we squeeze and compress in yoga so that we can later liberate. So enjoy this really close connection with yourself and the earth. And let's slowly unwind. Unwind your arms. Bring your fingertips down as you uncross your legs and stretch your left leg towards the ceiling, towards the sky. This might take a bit of adjustment. You can bend and straighten. Eventually find yourself in this standing split. Wrap your right hip around and in. Keep focusing on that. Relax your head. Now as we stay here, you can play, as I said, explore variations. So see what happens when you turn your left toes in. And then see what happens when you turn your left toes slightly towards the side and maybe up towards the sky. External rotation. Maybe your leg lifts higher that way. And then bring it back to internal rotation, turning your toes down. You see where you want to stay. Can you keep breathing into this right leg? Let's all bend this right knee and slowly plant this left foot back for warrior one. So warrior one, the left foot is flat down and the left toes are pointing far enough forwards that you can keep your hips facing front. Let's rise. Reach your hands to the side and up. Let your palms press towards one another in a prayer. See if you can look up. Bend through your right knee. Feel every inhalation reach the sides of your body longer. You have the perfect balance here of being grounded and being lifted up. For a little challenge, reach your right arm to your side. Wrap it around behind you until maybe the left fingers can kind of find a pocket or imaginary pocket of your left hip. And start to lean back, open heart, trust. Still firm through the four corners of both of your feet. Still breathing. Soft, deep breaths. If this back knee is not happy, you can always just lift the heel and find a lunge. Let's find our reverse warrior. Left hand goes down your left leg, release your right arm, reach it up. Keep sliding. Keep reaching your right fingers up to the sky. Bend your right knee away from you. We're going to have a pause in a moment. Find one more breath here. Now everybody straighten your right leg. Feel strong through the top of this right leg as we reach still. Now turn your right toes in to the left. And this right arm is going to come in front of you. And it's going to find the floor below your right shoulder. Now first, level off your hips. Your hips might be doing something strange. So try to square them off to the floor. And then twist from your rib cage to the left. And find your left arm reaching up. So we're twisting open through our chest, our shoulders, collarbones to this left side. Enjoy. If you'd like to take a half bind, you can wrap this left arm behind you. Find your right pocket. And keep opening through the shoulder. If you'd like even more challenge, firm through your legs. Quadriceps are on. Firm through your belly as you exhale. And you can lift this right arm off the floor, parallel to the ground. So whichever variation you choose is good. Let's slowly unwind this left arm. Both hands come down below your chest. Inhale to lift your spine long. Firm through your legs, remember. Exhale to take your fold. Soft knees is fine if you need that. Folding in, maybe even walking your hands behind you. Becoming a little turtle. Slowly begin to walk your hands forwards again. From here, turn your right toes to face the front of the room. Bring your right hand to your right shin and slowly unwind your left hip, your left shoulder to the sky. So you can find triangle pose. Left fingertips reach up. Wiggle your fingers. Open lines in all directions. Breathe deeply. And for the next breath, maybe bring your left arm across your ear line. Beautiful. And from here, we're going to come up slowly. Everyone, you can bend your right knee if that feels better. Bending the right knee. Coming up, just briefly, hands up. And then you're going to turn to face the front of the mat. Frame your right foot. Sweep your right leg straight up to the sky. Inhale. On exhale, we're going to try to peel our chest forwards with this right leg off into our cobra. So, keeping your right leg lifted, shift your shoulders above your hands. A three-legged vinyasa. Can we slowly bend our elbows? And as we do so, peel your heart forwards, come to the tops of both of your feet. You can relax your knees down, and you're in a cobra. Inhale. Exhale, meet in downward facing dog. While we're here, let's try a different kind of chaturanga. Inhale forwards into a plank. Lower through your knees and lift your heart forwards like you're coming into a cow position. Breathing in. As you exhale, your chest is going to come down. So your hips are going to stay in the sky. Bend through your elbows. Chest comes down. Your bum is still lifted. And now pull your chest forwards to ease your belly down. As you lift up. Breathing in. Exhale, meet in downward facing dog. Beautiful. Lift your heels, soften through your knees, look forwards. Step to the top. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, maybe straight legs, take a fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Soften your knees. Cross right leg over left. Squeezing the paperwork. I don't want to say money. You got something important between the legs. Let's reach our left elbow above our right. Keep your balance. Find your left thumb. Inhale, elbows reach away. Exhale, lower down, like you're an eagle. This is eagle posture, Garudasana. Take a moment to visualize yourself flying over the earth. Let's unwind. First with your hands. Uncross your legs, find the floor with your fingertips. Stretch your right leg to the sky. Play around with your toes, pointing in. Slowly opening out towards the side. Maybe lift your right leg higher. Staying where it feels good and challenging for you. Take another breath. Slowly bend your left knee, step your right foot back for warrior one. Feet can be hips distance, so you have a bit more of a balanced, stable foundation. Lifting up, reach your hands together above. And begin to find your breath here. Every inhalation, allow your ribs to expand. Let this be freeing. Reach your left arm behind you maybe to find your right pocket. Lean back. One more breath. And then switching our grip. Right arm goes down your right leg. Left arm reaches up. And stretch you through your left side. Beautiful. Straighten your left leg. See how tall you can grow through your left fingertips. Now turn your left toes in. Bring your left hand in front of you and down to the floor. Square off your hips, make sure your feet are parallel. Before you twist to the right, reach your right fingers up. Keep pushing the ground away. Keep lifting through your knees. Maybe wrap this right arm behind you to your left inner hip crease. And if you want a challenge for the core, lift your left arm parallel to the floor as you keep twisting. Let's unwind. Bring both hands down. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Lift up at these kneecaps. And if you'd like, for this fold, you can interlace your fingers. Activate your shoulders away from you as you reach your chest, front and down. Relax your head. Shoulders reach away. This is too much for the legs, the shoulders. Just take it a step back. Now everybody turn your left toes to face front. Find your left shin, or you can always come up first to find your triangle pose. Slowly peel your right hip and your right shoulder up. Find the sky. And feel free to adjust. Make it comfortable, get back into it. One more breath, strong left leg. Now look at the floor. Everybody's gonna rise up, bend through your left knee, face the front. Frame your left leg and sweep your left leg straight up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, glide shoulders above wrists. Bend through your elbows and start to peel your heart forwards. Come to the tops of both of your feet. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower your knees down. Bring your big toes together, knees go wide. Find a wide child's pose. You can make a pillow for your head with your hands. Begin to let your breath slowly come back to its natural rhythm. Let's lift up. Send your feet to one side and forwards. Roll onto your backs. And hug your knees to your chest. Give your ankles a feel. Stretch your legs up, reach your arms overhead. Imagine your feet are like seaweed in the ocean, just floating away. And finally, bring your knees to your armpits, grab a hold of your feet, enjoy a brief happy baby, a little opening for the hips. Just take your breath into it. And slowly glide your hands up your shins, guide your knees away, and feel free to stretch completely long on the mat, arms by your sides. Ease into your Shavasana, your final pose. Enjoy the newfound peace and maybe stillness in your mind, or at least in your body. Can you keep your mouth, your jaw, your tongue soft? Take a big breath into your belly. Slowly glide your knees back to your chest and rock in your way up to a seat. Bring your hands to your heart and take a big breath in. Exhale and bow in towards yourself. And take this moment to give thanks to your body, to your mind, your spirit for making its way onto your mat this morning and for trying, for giving yourself to your practice. Thank you all for joining me this morning. I hope you enjoyed some of the different chaturangas and movements. Standing split.